Hello, this is Mr. Jarvis. Here's your video for Tuesday, May 26th and Wednesday, May 27th. Have this done by Wednesday, May 27th. Kind of giving you 2 days for each of these. And the school year is quickly winding down. I don't know if you got the news, but we're ending on, let me just make sure I say the right date, Tuesday, June 2nd. So we have 4 days this week, 2 weeks next week. That's it. So we're winding things up by creating our digital portfolios. And what that means is you're going to go into Drive on any device, and you're going to go to your Q4, Digital Media Q4 folder that you made. Okay. I'm locking up here. So Digital Media Q4. Okay. Digital Media Q4, and you're going to create a folder in here. It's going to be new folder, and you're going to call that portfolio. There we go. Portfolio. Port, P-O-R-T, folio, F-O-L-I-O. Port, P-O-R-T, folio, F-O-L-I-O. I don't know if you can see that a little better. So just new folder, call it portfolio. Okay, so now you have your new folder. And this is where you're going to put all the stuff you're going to share on your portfolio. Basically, you're going to make a Google Sites page that has some of your favorite work in it, a minimum 4 pages, 4 projects that you're going to write a little about, show off. So the next thing you need to do is everything in the portfolio needs to be public. So you're going to either, if you're on a Chromebook, 2-finger click. If you're on a computer with you're going to right click, and you're going to say share. Click share, excuse me. You can say it too. Right click. I'm going to say it. Share and click it. Share. So once you click share, you're going to click, because we're advanced, where you're going to click advanced. And then notice it should say private, only you can access. But you're going to change that by clicking change. And there's a pattern here. I have more options than you do. So the highest option, I have public on the web. The highest option you should have logged in as a student is on San Luis Coastal Unified School District. So you're going to say anyone in San Luis Coastal Unified School District can find this link, but they can view it only. They can't add anything. They can't make any changes. They can view it. So this is the work you want to make semi-public to fellow students, me, etc. But only in San Luis Coastal Unified School District. Then you click save. Once you click save, now it says San Luis Coastal Unified District. Can view. It's kind of small, but notice it says view. View only. Okay. Anyone in San Luis Coastal Unified School District can view. And you're going to click done. And then you should see like there's a little person on it. That's indicating that this is a shared folder. Okay. There's a number of ways to get your project in this folder. You got 2 days to get 4 projects in this folder. So don't panic if you need help. Some of you have been turning things in as PSD files, as Photopea files. So you're going to need to open those again in Photopea and export them as either JPEG or PNG files. But either way, so next you're going to go to, the easiest way I think is to go to My Drive. And then you should all have a folder called Classroom. That's where all your classroom stuff is. So I get a lot of stuff. I made mine green. It's called Classroom. And then if you double click on Classroom, you should see all the folders ever many of the classes you've had. And you're going to go look for Digital Media Q4. Q4 Q4 right here, and you're going to double check. It should say like created in March or something 2020. You might be seeing stuff from 4th grade here. Okay, so even if you archive or you get out of the Google Classroom, the folder stays. So I have a bunch of folders. So you're going to double click this, and here's where mine's going to look a little different than yours. I have, for every assignment we've done, I have a folder. For every assignment you've done, you have a file, or should have a file if you turned it in. So, what you're going to do is you're going to click on, let's say your About Me drawing. You're going to decide what do you want to share. And if you'd like, what you can do is view this like as a grid so you can kind of see it. Okay. And then they show up. So let's say I want to, oh, that looks really nice. I'm going to share that. So I'm going to go, here's my trick. Listen carefully. Hold the Shift key, Shift, then the Z key simultaneously. Once again, that Shift Z, Shift Z. And you should get this. And then what you're going to do is you're going to double click. This allows this file to be in 2 places, 3 places, 4 places at once. What was that again? Shift Z. I'll do it again. Click on it. Shift Z. Okay. And I'm going to then double click on my drive. And then I'm going to look at folder. Digital Media Q4. There it is. And I'm going to open it up. And I'm going to open up Portfolio. And I'm going to say Add Here. And I'm going to get a warning. This will be visible to everyone who can see Portfolio, which is anyone in Sound the Most Close Unified. And I'm going to click Move. Okay. So now this is in 2 places. Okay. So that's evident if, anyway, so I'll go back, my drive. And then, I don't know, I kind of like the list view better when I'm looking for a folder. If I'm looking, I want for a picture, I like the grid view. So here's a Digital Media, Q4. Okay. Portfolio. Did you see Portfolio? And there it is, About Me. So now I'm going to go back to my drive and Classroom. I have to get up to at least 4 things. I recommend getting more because better to have it, not need it, than to need it, not have it. There's Classroom. Now, let me know if you have some trouble. And I'm not available to Zoom at 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. on Tuesday, but I am the rest of the week and then the final 2 days. So, and if you're having trouble and you email me, this is a good discussion for why my computer's loading so slowly. And you email me, I'm not going to take points off, or you kind of get, if you're having technical difficulties, I'm not going to ding you points or anything. If you let me know, hey, this isn't working on my computer, I'll give you extra time and we'll connect. But there it is, Digital Media, Q4. You can see the date. I'm in list view, grid view. If I'm in grid view, I don't necessarily get the date. And with me having so much stuff and using Google Classroom for what's becoming on a number of years, the date kind of helps me. So you can scroll through. I might even sort by date, but I don't think so. I'm an alphabetical order. There it is. I know it's right. Digital Media. Double click it. I'm seeing folders. You'll see the files. And then I think they're just alphabetical. So I might find something else here. Pop art activity. Okay. Here's all the pop art activity. I might want to, I'm looking at list view, but you're just going to see one thing, right? So let's just, I'll just randomly select one. So you select it. Do you remember the 2 keys? Shift. I'm holding the Shift. While I'm holding the Shift, I press Z. And that should drop down. I have to press them first, hold down Shift, then keep it down, and then press Z, and this should pop up. And then look for my Digital Media, Q4, Portfolio, and add it here. And it's going to give you a warning every time other people have access. Are you sure? And I'm going to say, yeah, I'm sure. Okay. And then you can use this up here to go back to Google Classroom and get one more thing. Okay, good. I'm going to clipping mask. Here are all the clipping masks. Let's see here that people did. I'm just going to randomly select clipping mask. Shift Z. Drive. Look for Q4. email me at ejarvis@slcusd.org if any of this isn't working. Digital Media Q4, portfolio, add it here. Okay, visible, I get my warning. And just so you know, I could do that again. I could have this file in 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 places, a ton of places. So that's all you're going to do. Make sure you have lots of files to choose from. I'm going to go back to my drive, digital media, and then starting on Wednesday, we'll start building a Google Sites page and adding these pictures on them. And then I'll have the links and we'll be able to look at ours. You can look at other people. We're going to just have a little, it'll be kind of cool. So there's Digital Media Q4. I should have some more stuff in there. I should have like 3 things in there. Double click, and I do. Okay. And then on what? So you have Tuesday, Wednesday to do this, and that being said, so you have Tuesday, Wednesday to do this. Thursday, we're going to start with a Google Sites page, and so these are visible to everyone. Notice that I guess I didn't return this, so I might not upgrade it. That's why it says owner me. So anyway, that's just sort of an aside. So also, you might want to make sure that these are PNG files too. So if you go click list, this is a Google Draw file. So probably is not going to work on a web page. In fact, it's not. This one will work and this one will work. So we'll talk more if it's not a PNG. You need to open this. Here's kind of the other way you can do it. For the About Me, you could just double click it. And now it's opening it within Google Drawings. Okay, and then you're going to have to PNG. Okay, so download PNG and save it to your Google Drive that way. Okay, so just another way of going about this. So I'm on a computer. If you're on a Chromebook, you'll get your Google Drive right over here. I'm taking a couple extra steps here. Digital media, About Me, Eric Jarvis. And maybe I'll just say it's the PNG, or a little note on here, portfolio, the different version. See, that's just there we go, and save it. And then I can go to my portfolio. Okay. And then I can say new, file upload. I'm on a computer. I could have gone just directly to Google Drive if I wanted to. And once again, if you run into trouble, let me know. And then it'll upload. And I want you to kind of notice the difference here. So let's just start upload. See that symbol here? Let's look at the difference between the two symbols. This is the symbol for PNG or JPEG. This is Google Drawings symbol. Okay. It might be you save something in Photopea, in which case you need to open it in Photopea. I'll do another video tutorial on this later. So open it in Photopea. Wherever you open from computer. So wherever you saved it, you need to open it as, there's my Moral Rock. Moral Rock, the icon will be PS for Photoshop, or it'll call it Adobe Photoshop. So this, let's say I couldn't open this, so I couldn't see it. It was like a Photoshop file. So I need to save this as a PNG. A lot of people turn stuff in as PSD. I give you full credit, and that's all fine, but you can't put it on a portfolio. So you saved it, but you have to, instead of save, you got to go export PNG. Got it? File, export PNG. And you need to get it into your portfolio file. So if you click save here, you're on a Chromebook. On the left, you have the option to choose drive. I don't, because I'm on a Windows machine. So I'm just going to label this Moral Rock like portfolio. So I know. Okay. This is the one I want, and it's a PNG file. Okay. Then I go back to that folder. portfolio. See, it's a good thing I'm giving you a couple days. New, whoops, I said new folder. New file upload. You can select from your drive. And then I'm going to look for Morro Bay portfolio. A lot of you are using computers, and double click and upload. So once again, I'm going to make sure everything has this little symbol, not this symbol here. And this one, I'm just going to remove. And then I can right click or two finger click and say remove. So make sure they're all PNG files. Okay. If you click on a file, if you want to make sure, you can click info and it'll tell you what kind of file it is. It's an image file. It's also saying, see, it's in two spots. I clicked on this little icon here. Okay. It is an image file. So let's see, is this an image file? Yes, it is. Just clicking on this info here. It's an image file. If it says type image, you're okay. Okay, so if you need help, we'll have a Zoom session on Wednesday at 11 a.m. We'll get all this in here. This is actually the hardest part of making the portfolio. So if you got this down, you're good to go. If you're having trouble, don't worry. This is the hard part, and I'll help you. And this is our last real project till the end of the school year. Okay, this is it. We have all this week, 2 days next week to get a little portfolio of 4 projects that you want to work on. That's it, 4 projects. So you just need to have 4 images in here. If you're not sure if it's an image, click it, then click up here with a little eye. And it should say type image. Okay, there we go. All right, let me know if you need help. We'll work together on Zoom on Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday, or Monday or Tuesday, and you're going to be okay. Everyone's doing well in this class. If you're turning this stuff in, you're doing well. So keep up the good work.